don't try it at all. It's a lie. It's like beating your head on a wall. Say no way. Marijuana's a fast way to fall. You will pay, 'cause it's doing you no good at all. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. Oh. Never try marijuana, don't try it at all. It's a lie. It's like beating your head on a wall. Say no way. Marijuana's a fast way to fall. You will pay, 'cause it's doing you no good at all. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. A lot of people think that marijuana isn't dangerous, but they're wrong. Because not only does it harm a person's body and mind, but it often leads users to try other, even more dangerous drugs. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. Oh.
Welcome, you guys. Okay, I'm assuming my mic is on. Um, Hi, you guys. Welcome to Thursday. It is the 24th day of Halloween, and I would love to wish you and yours a happy Grampy Lobster Day. Um, my intros will always have McGruff, which, symbolizes that old mofo Grampy Lobster to me. So, yeah, so for, if you know, you know. Happy Grampy Lobster Day, you guys. Boy, what a loss. Hey, what a loss to the internet we suffered then. There have been lots, but, that one's particularly acute, especially on Grampy Lobster Day. So happy day to you guys. Okay, thanks, Swampy63. Your name is just a poem. Thank you for telling me my mic was on. I kind of figured, okay, so I'm going to scroll up because you guys got started before I did. Over in the chat, you were talking about, okay, so first, only polite things around here, you guys. John aside is first up. Afternoons, he says he's working. Guy's always working. He works hard for his money. Somebody should write a song. John, get Renee to go write a song for you about working hard for your money, okay? Okay, I'll promote it. Okay, next up is Hello Space Boy. Good to see you, sweetheart. Thanks for coming around again. Prairie Queen. Okay, you're on vacation. You just finished shopping. So if you're on vacation, that means the post office is closed, correct? Or do you have a sub? Do you have somebody who stands in for you when you want to have a vacation day? 'cause, it's Thursday, or is it a holiday, or do you have a replacement? Or are you just the total boss and you say, "I'll open when I damn well feel like it"? Yeah, and I wanted to ask you too, are there mail carriers? Does anybody deliver mail? Or is it just all in a rural place that where people just drop shit off and pick shit up? These are things I would like to know, Prairie Queen. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll down. Okay, your Dollar Tree is getting Christmas stuff out. Do you know what? I I shopped for Christmas the other day, and I got it already. Largely my Christmas shopping is done because everybody knows I have no money for Christmas shop. But okay, this can just remain a secret because nobody involved in being a recipient of these Christmas gifts, and they're all identical. I got 8 of them, okay? I got 8 things identical, and none of those folks, give a hoot about what I do on here. So, what did I get? I'll tell you. I got everyone a potato gun for Christmas, and there will be no children involved in this production. It's all, advanced age grown-ups, mostly everybody. Everybody is like, middle age and beyond. So, yeah, potato guns. What are they? Well, it's a novelty thing, and you had take this gun and a potato, and it does come with maintenance instructions, how to clean your potato gun, how to lube your potato gun, how to, you know, disassemble it and reassemble it. It's a machine, you guys. I get nothing but high class stuff. Anyway, you have a potato and a potato gun. You take the end of the potato gun and you stick it in the potato. Give it a little twist, and you're loaded. You're loaded, and you take aim and you pull the trigger and you shoot a potato pellet, probably a good 20-25 feet, maybe. So, of course, we will be doing this outside. And my plans are before dinner, when various and assorted of us are out in the front yard in garden chairs like white trash, passing a doob, we'll have potato guns. I had gotten these once before, and I just because I had nothing to do as usual, I looked online and said, "Potato gun." I just typed it, and lo and behold, the familiar potato gun of days gone by. So everybody's getting a potato gun for Christmas. My shopping is mostly done. Then there's my granddaughter. I don't know what to do about her, when you're a poor grandma. I'll send her it. I'll send her an electronic greeting. That's about my speed these days. But anyway, how fun Christmas decorations. Boy, I'm waffling on. Do I put anything up? Okay, I have a wreath. I'll put a wreath up. I open my linen closet and it's up there on the top shelf on top of the things that are on the top shelf. It's a reversible wreath. I've had it for years. One side of the wreath is fake poinsettias with berries and then you reverse it and it's all green sparkly tinsel. So you can either go flashy or traditional. Okay, I have to cough. I'm going to mute because I have to cough. Sorry. Thank you for allowing me to cough. Okay, today's live stream is brought to you by Constant Comment Tea. I have a giant mug, and by giant mug, I have this soup bowl with a handle. So I double bagged my tea, and I have a really strong giant cup of Constant Comment. It's very spicy, orangey, clovey, and 17 spoons of sugar later, I got my perfect cup. No, it's not 17. Okay, honestly, frankly, I did 4 teaspoons of sugar in this soup-sized bowl mug with a handle, my teacup today. Yeah, not heaping, but level-ish, 4 teaspoons. Made it just exactly right. And my thanks go out to, uh, the anonymous friend who sent me she Instacarted me she called it a grab bag, and this guy delivered 2 bags of groceries, and it had, like, frozen stuff in it. It had God, what it had all kinds of cornbread mix, um, yeah, just wonderful stuff. It's escaping me. What all the tea is one thing, so she's old friend, old friend, and I think she caught a show. In fact, for sure, she said she caught the show, and she said she didn't wanna use the Ko-Fi because she's real squeamish about using her credit card online. Don't blame her. So she sent me an Instacart. I love her so much. Mare, hugs, my dear. Okay, so I'm going to go back over. Did come on here with stuff to, oh, I gotta tell you a biggie. Okay, should I tell you the biggie now? No, let me it's a biggie to me. You guys will go, "What? Who the fuck cares?" But it's a biggie to me. Okay, so I'm scrolling down. Prairie Queen, we discussed that. Okay, yeah, Dollar Tree. John Walkley. Hello, King of the Dad Jokes. Thanks for thanks for being here, John. You're just such a great pal. Thank you. And happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, John Walkley. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Belated. I think I'm a day late. Huh? Am I a day late? Because it is Thursday, but um, I've been up since before 4, and by 4:30, I had a henna pack on my hair. You guys, I colored my hair. Okay, but okay, Swampy 63, your name is still a poem. Thank you for being here, Swampy, old friend. Good to see you. Okay, Prairie Queen, in answer to my earlier question, you have a sub. Okay. Okay, so you have a trusted sub. Good. So, and you have mail carriers. Ha! How cool. Okay, Prairie Queen's question regarding the potato gun, can it shoot fries? Only pellets. It doesn't have the chamber to hold a long skinny bit of potato. It's just a pellet, and it goes pop. It goes talk, talk, talk. Makes that noise. Look up Screaming Pickle. It's obnoxiously silly looking. A screaming pickle. Von Beardo. Yo, Von Beardo, thank you for coming around. Good to see you. Thank you. Well, blow me down. There's Maggie. Hey, Maggie, good to see yous. I'll be hornswoggled. Mags, it's good to see you. Did you hear about my potato gun gift? It's a secret. Don't tell anybody. But everybody, because I'm assuming a lot. I'm assuming I'm invited to Christmas again at my kids'. So I got everybody a potato gun. And the reason I could is because I got a rebate, you guys. I think I was talking to Auntie Jessie Pearl Labrie about rebates and stuff and how sometimes you'll wind up with a not a rebate, but a class action, suit where, everybody shares a little piece of the pie. Well, the pieces get mighty skinny when the lawyers make all the money. So I was complaining, hey, yeah, one time I got a check for $1.83 or something like. And Auntie Jessie said she got quite a bit of money from something. So I engaged in the class action suit about gasoline, because we were overcharged. But uh, okay, the many times I tried to quit smoking, I invested a buttload of money in Juul, Juul, Juul cartridges. And yeah, every flavor. I got the little carrying case. I got the little charger, the little magnet. I got every single thing that Juul offered. I I I rigged out with, and because there are questionable ingredients. They're not allowed to sell the menthol. And I have a menthol cartridge. I have unopened cartridges of Juul stuff. But dang, I found out later you're really not supposed to inhale them. But Lord, they would make me cough up a lung practically. But anyway, I got a $36 class action and some change, a class action suit Amazon, you choose your method of payment. Did I want a check, snail mail, or did I want an Amazon? I'll take the Amazon card. So danged if I didn't get henna hair color. I also got a little trellis, plastic trellis for my potted philodendron that I'm actually fostering. She says it's mine, but if she wants it back after it becomes beautiful and healthy, she's welcome to have it back. So it got a little trellis. I got this Amazon gift card, and, so I got this henna, and okay, are you guys ready to s okay, I put this henna. I haven't colored my hair in since just before 2020. Yeah, just before 2020. So 2019, and I always used to use natural henna, and so then I didn't because life changed, and so doing my hair was the last thing on my mind. And, you guys too, probably. Some things you just really let go and didn't give a shit. So I had this Amazon thing to burn, and I used a bit of it for groceries, and so I got this henna, but I didn't want to get the old kind of henna that I used to use because my daughter complained that I had this orange streak, and I have this delightful gray streak in the front of my hair. But when I use henna, it did turn it. I called it golden copper. But it was a nice look when my hair was done and I had up eyebrows. And so, and it was, I did not want to face that. It's bad enough. It's bad enough that I did it without consulting them. God, I'm just a wimp these days. Anyway, so I got plum. I got plum henna, plum. It's natural henna plus amla. Amla. I never used henna with amla in it. I have learned about amla since then, since 4, 5, 6 o'clock this morning. That stuff is potent. That stuff is potent. I read online, I just studied up on this different kind of henna that I hadn't used before, and it's boy, I'm come here to be bored, y'all. Okay, done. Um, I studied up on it. It says, in order to achieve a true plum color, got plum, understand plum, it's not copper, but plum. Says it may take more than 1 or 2 applications to get to develop the full well, I understand, henna has to build up because it's a stain and, it layers over itself and becomes richer, darker, blah, 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 and of course, your new growth is gonna be slightly different tone, but it's kind of an ombre look, yeah, I make up all kinds of excuses for how henna looks if you don't maintain it properly. Anyway, so, the directions on the box says, uh, pack on the henna. It comes with 6 sachets and, or is it 8 sachets? Not a no, 1 packet's not enough. I have shoulder length there. 2 packets. Put it on. It says, "Leave on 30 minutes." Au contraire, mon ami. I will leave it on as long as I damn well please. So I left it on 2 hours. I got up at 4 o'clock before 4 o'clock this morning, made a cup of coffee, and, mixed up my henna with some more I packed it on, wrapped it in Glad wrap, and 2 hours. After 2 a little more than 2 hours, I'm in the shower. Yeah, that was phew, looked like I was, like, bleeding grape juice. Uh, Anyway, so, yeah, so it's dark. It's dark. It's like Vampira dark. It fully enhances every single wrinkle in my poor old wizened face. It is dark. And then the roots, since okay, I washed my hair the day before. So when I packed it, so that means I slept on my hair. Apparently, I make a lot of scalp oil, but because my roots, but I got a good solid half inch of roots that aren't plum, aren't dark. They're sort of the dreaded copper color. Anyway, here's my picture. I'm going to show you. Okay, I went out in the sun. I told Eileen Ebony, I said, I'll show you a picture. Because I'm telling her I'm gonna henna my hair. I'm so excited. My kids are gonna fucking hate it. But okay, so here, okay, stop cam. Oh, that's not it. Oh, now I put, hmm, okay. Sorry for I just clicked over to YouTube and I do not know why my hair doesn't show up. I sent the picture to Eileen. I thought I made it my avatar, and I didn't. So now I don't know how. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna go back up here and go over to the chat. Um, I'm gonna scroll up. Boy, I missed a whole lot when I was blabbering. Excuse me. Okay, hi. Hey, Corey. Corey M, good to see you. Von Beardo, I think I said hi to you, but if I didn't, hi, Von Beardo. I'm scrolling down. John, I say, yeah, there's your Maggie, John. You suck up little punk. Ah. Okay, Prairie Queen says, "My granddaughter needs a screaming" I will check that out, Prairie Queen. I will absolutely check that, a screaming pickle. Psychic dashed in the vampire slayer. I understand you're causing trouble all over the damned internet. Dash. Just kidding. I'm kidding, just kidding. Well, you kind of a little troublemaker, but that's what we love about you. Oh, a big reveal. Well, there's no big reveal because I thought I was using the avatar of my. I went out in the sun and I tried to take all these pictures and I couldn't get my camera to work because once in the sun I can't see my phone and then I have to carry it back into the shade. Okay, get my thumb poised above the shutter, go walk out, and then oh, forgot to reverse the camera. I go back in the shade, reverse the camera. get my thumb over the shutter, and so I took about 4 shots of I finally got a decent one to show Eileen my hair, and I downloaded it. I did, and since I broke back to the free version of StreamYard, I can't just show slides, otherwise I would be able to just, um, show a picture of can't do that. I will figure out a way okay, next time okay, there's a cliffhanger, because by the next time I do a show okay, this is Thursday, I'll do it again on Sunday. Saturday, I'm gonna reapply 'cause I have more sachets of henna. I'm only gonna use one, I use it on my roots because Lord a mercy, you know, my hair's back down to my shoulders. I had it cut up, in a bob last Christmas, but now it's down to my shoulders. The ends, my older hair is dark. I see myself in the mirror and I could do that because holy shit, it's dark. But it's around my scalp in front, my hairline, and, if I part my hair, all that hair closest to my head is, golden copper, the dreaded, the hated, the reviled color that my kids don't like in my hair, so but I've gotta do more applications anyway. I know how henna works. You've gotta do a buildup. So and it comes with a handy little brush and plastic gloves. So so I'm gonna work out. I'll take a break to the rest of today and tomorrow and, do my roots. And then by the time I go granny sit, there'll be a big unveiling. Gotta now that means I have to wear eyebrows all the time because otherwise I look like, a thumb with a magic marker with hair drawn on, with magic. I do without eyebrows. Big thumb, big toe. Has okay, old people stuff. I have I actually have notes. When you guys read the news, okay, I don't use Google anymore ever since I got this laptop. I opted for Microsoft Edge. It uses Bing, and where was I going with that? Oh, anyway, I click on I read the news from Microsoft Edge. It gives you all the news of the day and around the world, and you can scroll through. Anyway, does it kinda get you guys it's not a big deal, doesn't make me lose sleep at night, but does it kinda get you guys when you see poor grammar, incorrect word usage, wrong prepositions, unfinished, the S's are dropped off, plurals are, you'll use a singular, okay, you guess it's a plural, and punctuation or lack of. Do you find yourself, like, mentally, correcting that like an old maid school teacher? Does it bother any does I it's you guys are human beings. I know it has to kinda get you. I know you guys notice. For journalism, out the window. The rules of journalism, forget that. That used to be, an institution, journalism. If you were a journalist, holy shit, you knew your shit about how to write, how to form a thought and a sentence, and well, maybe it's the proofreaders before it hits the editor. Okay, never mind. But anyway, okay, so I'm going back over to the chat. Okay, so I am okay, Maggie, I'm behind on the chat, but Maggie answered Swampy saying that the family and you are not too bad at the moment. Good, that's always good news. Hey, KB. Hey, KB, happy 24th day of Halloween to you. Good to see you. Oh, did Maggie, do you still have the shut the fuck up stick that K-Ride Express sent to you? Oh, Maggie, someday, one day, and I know you and I never used to gossip. We would hardly ever talk outside, the granny show, but boy, one of these days, uh, n- one day we'll probably talk. Okay, so I'm going to. Okay, Prairie Queen, you're encouraging Maggie with that shut the fuck up stick. You guys are so cute. Okay, so I'm scrolling down. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, now Prairie Queen says, shut up, Robin. Yeah, yeah. Grampy Lobster was the originator of the shut up, Robin, and um, then K Ride picked up on it and sent Maggie a shut the fuck up stick when I was dawdling and dithering and wouldn't get on with it. Okay, so I know Corey, all that, and you didn't get a pick. I know the big buildup and then the big letdown because maybe I'll come on with a real short thing, or I'll post it on Facebook. Okay, okay, so I think Eileen might be napping because I guess they're having just still horrid weather where she is, and she snugs in, she does her little hibernation, she bundles up, and what better thing to do than just have a good nap? So she might be. Of course, 1:32. It's the middle of the night for Eileen. So anyway, I sent it to Eileen. Huh. Okay, Corey, it drives you nuts. Yeah, I'm sort of, it doesn't drive me nuts, but boy, it gets my attention. And boy, every time I see it, it kind of gives me a little, stop that. Use punctuation. Yeah, finish your words. Yeah, it's sort of like the print version of Shanny for Christ dropping her G's. It's sort of like that. Her is just sort of amusing anyhow, like, "You dumbass." So that's what I think when I do, view the grammar, uh, and the bad punctuation and stuff, and misleading headlines. Well, they call it clickbait. Sometimes I'm still a sucker for clickbait. Do you ever click on something like on Facebook and it says, "Warning, warning, virus," and then you can't close any tabs? Or that has happened to me a couple times, and it takes over your computer, it locks, and so the only thing to do, I don't know if you have a Mac or not, but I don't have a Mac, don't know, but Control Alt Delete, restart your computer, it gets rid of it. Restore tabs? Hell no. Open your tabs manually. Yeah. So, I don't know why I got off on that tangent. Yep. Okay, the title, "The No Lack of Spoons." Boy, there was you guys, the last time I was here, we were all here together, I talked about the shortage of lima beans around here. Uh, you know, my whole area where I'm, you can't buy a bag of dried lima beans. My favorite beans to make, my favorite excuse me, didn't mute. My favorite bean soup. Haven't been able to find them for months and months. However, I did find, okay, I have the bag. They're called Gigantes. Gigante. Gigante, Gigante beans from the Greek mountains. They're plump, firm, and buttery. Well, that describes lima beans, but these are like lima beans on steroids. They're huge. Okay, I also have a picture of this, but I can't show it. I'll send it to Eileen. She can post it on Facebook. Anyway, these lima beans, I had to cook them for 2 days. Okay, a good standard lima bean soup, 2, 3 hours on a low with all the, seasonings, and it cooked down. It thickens because much of the bean breaks down. They're real starchy. So you got a nice thick soup, and you got carrots and potato and anyway, okay, these beans, they didn't break down. I boiled I you're supposed to soak them for a good while, the secret to buttery beans. So rinse them, or if and you can speed it along by bringing them to a boil, turn them off, put a lid, let them sit for a few hours, rinse them. So after all that, I started cooking them. You bring them to a boil, medium simmer, 2 days. Excuse me, they did not thicken, they did not break down, they didn't make a thick broth, they just kept getting bigger and bigger. I have never seen a bean this big. Okay, yeah, I'm so sorry, I'm a bad producer. These I took a picture. These beans are as big as my thumb. You put a bean on top of my thumb's not very big, granted, but it will hide my whole thumb from the thumb knuckle to the tip of my thumb. Giant bean. Did not cook them for 2 I high simmer them for, uh, 2, 3, 4 hours, and then I'd give them a little test. No, still like water. Flavorful broth that it made because I put all this junk in it. Wait, so I put it in the cool it down, put it in the fridge, get it out the next day. Bring So then I looked them up again, and it's a whole big bean culture with this gigante bean. I don't know how you say it in Greek. Giganti, I don't know. But you don't eat them like soup. You drain them and you eat them like salad, and you marinate them. These big ass giant beans, and they do have a nice earthy flavor, and they are truly buttery. The skins are soft, they just didn't break down. But so I did like a balsamic vinegar and olive oil. Simple, delish. Then I mixed up some Hidden Valley Ranch dressing on the cold be delish. Would I ever do it again? In a pinch. It was it there I still have a great big old Tupperware thing of cold beans in my fridge, but and there were all these recipes, and if you do make a soup, you make a stew with tomato and meat or not, but, marinated beans with, some those Greek olives on a plate, maybe with some cheese, but they're the damnedest and they're huge, they're big apt name, Gigante, Gigante. Yeah, so that's so what else was I gonna say about the okay, I've only been on for 40 minutes. This is kind of like a charity no, it isn't. This is just like an extra sort of show. Number 1, because I was so excited about, my big henna reveal that, utter failure, but that's about it. Talking about food. Oh, okay, does it might anybody have a quirk that doesn't even we don't even have to label it a quirk, just this preference that when you sit down to your plate of food, if it's a warm dish, when you sit down to, dinner, what breakfast, I my preference is that when you first address the food on your plate, it's still a little too hot to eat. I love food that arrives like that because that gives you time to, like, t see to your toast, get that just like you like it, or your bread, the roll, little yeah. I love the plate of food to be too hot to eat at first because, then it gives you time to, prepare to dig in. Yeah. A lot of people don't give a crap whether it's a certain temperature or not. They just, eat to live in my book. That's all they eat for is just to live. Sad. So sorry. So sorry. You'll see when you get really old, food is, you know, the last bastion of guilty pleasure. You can go wild, you can go all out. But I prefer the food on my plate to be too hot to eat at first. Okay. Okay, so I'm I'm scrolling up. I hope I totally. Oh, with the case trying to take a picture of my hairs? Yeah. So, yeah, okay, so I I sorta caught up. Okay, it doesn't bo okay, okay, Maggie says it's 9:30 PM there. That's right, you're always 8 hours ahead. Yeah, so pretty soon it'll be tomorrow for you. Okay, John, you tried to call Aileen, but she hasn't responded. Chaz, her cat, usually wakes her eventually. Yeah, Eileen says that, sometimes you're in charge of waking her up when my show comes on. But, then I bump my show, I cancel my show, I move my show, I postpone my show. Yeah. So I'm going. John Walkley says the only thing worse than losing a phone is losing a phone that you left on silent. No shit. I know. Oh, nightmare of nightmares. Then what do you do? Nothing. Did I tell you guys about the new thing that I watched on what was it? Is it on Netflix? Is it on Netflix? Called what? Oh, shoot. Corey, sorry. Yeah, you guys be the I just and I told my daughter all about it, and then it ended, and there's gonna be another season. Oh god, and it's so I mentioned it the last show, I thought, "Oh, never mind, for me." Okay, Prairie Queen, you love those giant beans, mine must be old. I don't know. Yeah, they were dried beans, and then you cook 'em. Okay, John Walkley says vegetarian was a Stone Age euphemism for a lousy hunter. Yes. Yeah, Maggie says definitely hot food. Yeah, yeah, yay. Want to come around on Halloween, Maggie? You want uh, my okay, for sure. I'm doing a live on Halloween. You're certainly welcome. Be good to see you. Everybody would love to see you because you were always the favorite. Dang my soul. You were. Yeah. So you're welcome. The invitation's out there. Um, yeah. So I think that's it. Was there anything else? I was gonna talk about spoons. That's why I because I talked about, collecting things and then getting rid of shit that nobody wants, blah blah blah. And I still have like all I have these spoons, what is it, commemorative spoons? Collector spoons, little ones, and then all different kinds of I have a bar spoon, which is one of those long, long, skinny neck spoons that are twisted with a little tiny spoony part on the bottom. Uh, I learned today, and then when I was looking up a graph, but I was gonna touch on that a little bit, you know, like, did I tell you about my spoons? I was gonna do that, and I was looking for a spoons graphic. And then, like, that opened up this whole thing in my browser about, did you know there were 26 kinds of spoons? No. I thought I knew my way around spoons at the table, even like at a formal fancy schmancy dinner where you've got 5 forks. I But spoons, I did not know. Yeah, what, a bird spoon, this is and, something else. No, a bird fork is in the salad and okay, anyway, what I did find out, there's something at it's called a sauce spoon, and it's flat. There's yeah, there are just it's, magical world of spoons. I had no idea. Slotted spoons, yes, and of course, uh, measuring spoons, but there were spoons there are teaspoons. Okay, there are teaspoons. There are small, tinier Dimitas spoons, dessert spoons. But okay, there are teaspoons, standard at around the kitchen. Then there what I thought was a tablespoon. Au contraire, mon ami. That's the second time I got to say that. I might do it more because makes me feel cute. I think I'll say 2 French words. But there's something called a dinner spoon. Is that what okay, when you buy a set of cheap flatware at Target, it's what I still have in my drawers. Um, you've got your salad fork, your dinner fork, a couple of serving pieces, you've got your teaspoon, and then you've got what I always called a tablespoon, slightly larger, but I'm learning that that is not so. It's considered a dinner spoon, slightly larger than the teaspoon, but smaller than like a serving spoon, a sauce spoon. Look it up, you guys. There are 26 spoons types. Spaghetti spoon, slotted spoon, wooden spoon, but then there are those that, ha! I'm no I'm no longer the smarty pants I thought I was. Hello. Hmm. Yeah. That so that's all I got, you guys. That's it. Okay, I think I oh, one thing, one more I made it was on the second page, made a little note, these are like what you think of, sitting in the bathroom. Well, I'll go write that down. No, I don't have a tablet and a pen in my bathroom, although it would be a good idea. When I get up sitting here and just a dumb thought will pop in, "Oh, maybe I'll spit that out to and people who are bored to death." Okay, have d okay, you have your beverage prepared. In my case lately, it's been a ton of iced tea. If I have the drops that you put in water, like a little lemonade ice, because it's been warmish, not for much longer, by the way. And you're ready to take your first sip, and you start to tip the glass before it gets to your mouth, and you pour it down your front. I know I know other people must do that, or if you're a gent with facial hair, do you start tipping it before you get it up there and it dribbles down your beard and downward and downward to your boy gund? I said that out loud. I said boy gund. I don't think I've ever said boy gund before. But anyway, anybody ever do that? Start tipping the glass before it gets there? It's not so bad in the summertime and it's plain water or unsweetened iced tea, but doing that with hot chocolate or coffee, yeah, and unless you see to it right away, that stuff stains and becomes semi-permanent. Okay, so I am scrolling back up. Okay, Maggie says she'll chat to me about it. Okay, okay, okay. Right on. Did you want to know that about spoons? No, not a bit. I was just looking for a spoons graphic because I was going to talk about this little collection I still have. Um, okay, so oh, Swampy says he misses your meetings. Maggie, is that cool? Okay, John says it was your birthday yesterday. Somebody gave you a chameleon as a present, but you can't find it. That's too funny. Okay, shame on Robin missing your rice comment, John, but I did. I caught up. Okay, John aside back, but he's driving. Okay, it's 1:50. You're about the same time zone as me, huh, John? Yeah. Okay, Prairie Queen says to John, we need to jot your comments down, turn into John's musings in book form. Are you friends with John on Facebook? Because he's sometimes he will issue forth a classic dad joke on his Facebook page, and then he has his famous uh, weekly quiz. Holy crap! It's hard, but it's fun. And you're encouraged to Google shit and look it up and search image on the web. I do all the cheats, and I've won a couple of times. I do all the cheats. Anybody who doesn't do the cheats, you're a wimp and you're a liar. But it's jolly good fun. I I never participate in the things that have to do with numbers, those crosshatch things, fill in the letters and do this across and this down, or the numbers. And I uh, I totally scroll on past those. I do not do those, so I will never have 100%. Um, but it's fun. Sometimes I get one right. Sometimes I get half. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, it's jolly good fun. Um, Thanks for hooking us up, dear Eileen. Eileen, if anybody, sees Eileen, tell her she missed me talking about her and stuff. I was telling her about I'm waiting for Hannah. That's why I postponed my stream yesterday because my henna was out for delivery and I was tracking it, and that's mesmerizing to track your Amazon package because you get to see every once in a while, you'll depending on who the driver is, I don't know, you'll see like a little truck going along the streets and stopping, pulling over, and it says, "You're 7 stops away." And then so I told Eileen, "I'm 7 stops away." I said, "I'm postponing my show." And then he stopped. You could you can see when they he spent a real long time with this 7 stops away, I mean, a really long time, and then I zoomed in, and it was like an El Pollo Loco chicken drive-through. He was stopped very near where I live, but he was stopped there for so he stopped for a little lunch, and it was all on the GPS. But anyway, so and then I told her, I said, "I'm postponing the show till tomorrow. My henna's not here yet." And so anyway, she says, "Boy, you make me wanna do my hair." Wanna Makes me wanna color my hair. But anyway, the henna was here. I kept it overnight. I got up really early because I couldn't sleep any later and slapped that shit on, so here we go, and here I am with the show, and I've talked about it, and I'm about done. So, I haven't shown my neighbor yet. I told my neighbor I was gonna she's another old lady. My 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 friend, my neighbor lives for just, 12 feet away. Her back door is about 12 feet away from my yeah, I told her, I said, I got my Amazon card." I said, "Gift card. I'm going it was my rebate or my settlement." I said, "I'm getting henna." And we've known each other 10 years, and she remembers when I used to be but, you forget because I've been mouse gray with gray streaks, um, for years, and so I haven't shown her yet. I haven't shown her yet. She'll fall out, and we have to make a little trip to the Devil's Cabbage store before I go out of town. We have to do that. I'll wear my baseball cap. I think when my daughter comes to fetch me for my granny sitting duties, I'll be wearing my baseball cap because she's not going to know till then because she doesn't watch this show. Um, yeah. So anyway, okay. Now it's been almost an hour. I've dawdled. I've done filler. What do they call this? B-roll, B footage. It's like 100% B footage. But anyway, I'll be back on Sunday. I will be back on Sunday, and I will find a way to show my hairs. I will find a way. I wonder if I go through YouTube only instead of StreamYard. They have okay, I'm gonna fool with that because I did a strictly YouTube thing the very first time I came on here, way back. Remember, Maggie? Probably not. That was a long time ago. 2020. Phew. And my memory's so short. Anyway, I think I did one actual YouTube, and then I discovered the glories of StreamYard. Yeah. So I'll go back and try to show my hairs. Oh, it's Sunday. By that time, I'll have done a second application of my roots, at my roots, and I'll show you. For those who want to be bored stiff again, stop on over here. I'm glad to have you guys. Thank you so much. I love every damn one of you, even you, Genocide. There's always room on the porch for you, sweet dear. Sweet dear. Okay, so I am going to chat soon. Much love, everyone, and take care. Oh, yeah. Love your ramblings, Robin. Oh, Swampy. Thank you. You know what? One of you guys, well, they may not be here. Well, somebody said that they like to come out here because I'm relatable. Thanks. That was really nice. That was, I took that as a really deep compliment. Relatable. Thanks. So it's neat to know that others struggle with just the day sometimes and the thoughts and the dumb stuff. Yeah. So anyway, I am going to. Okay, Prairie Queen says, "Hope Mag is available for Halloween." Yeah, and there might be another skit. I don't know. We're still gathering forces. I have to consult with my production team about what we're actually going to do. Okay. Love you guys again. Boy, it's like that's a mental illness. People have trouble saying goodbye. Do you like walk people out to your porch and then down the steps or whatever, and then out across the yard, you down the driveway, you walk, and you're saying goodbye the whole way, talking last thoughts, and then you watch as they close it. I'm doing that here. I'm not letting you guys go. Okay, so I'm going to end the stream. And I was going to do Grampy Lobster out. It might as well have a minute. Okay, here's, what's the shortest one? Oh, let's do the crack and cocaine one. Grampy Lobster. Again, happy Grampy Lobster Day, you guys. If you know, you know. Okay, come back on Sunday. Be bored stiff. Come sit on the porch. Okay, see you. Bye.
Using crack and cocaine to get high. That's what you say you love. But it's really insane. You could die. What are you thinking of? 'Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine. There's terrible trouble behind it. And sooner or later you're burning your brain, making a mess of your mind. Just just a snort or a smoke. In your greed, that's all you care about. But your life is a joke, and you need someone to help you out. 'Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine. There's terrible trouble behind it. And sooner or later you're burning your brain, making a mess of your mind. 'Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine. There's terrible trouble behind it. And sooner or later you're burning your brain, making a mess of your mind. There is help available for people who have a problem with cocaine or crack addiction. Have them call 1-800-COCAINE for advice. And if someone ever offers you crack or cocaine, be smart. Just say no.
Happy Grampy Lobster Day, everybody. I love you.